I have an issue with Dungeons and Dragons. An issue with progression and everything that kind of comes with that. Usually I don't, but I guess that's where we need the context. I've been thinking about the way we progress in DnD5e. For the most part, we measure it in two ways. The internal and external. Externally being your money and your gear, and internally being your abilities and leveling up. I've, for a while now, found that characters tend to get a little bit silly around the upper single digits, as that's when they are naturally becoming heroes of the realm, and in a vast majority of games, I'm completely okay with that. Yet in others, I don't know, I kind of want to stay a little weak. As there are only 20 levels in 5e, each level is a fairly big step in power, each one meant to be further away than the last. But very quickly you get to the point where you have a lot of spells and a lot of health. If we cut up a level to its basis, we get the abilities, if any, the health we gain, and the potential proficiency upgrade. The abilities, to me, I feel are the bread and butter of a level up. That's what I'm looking forward to. The new spells, the new abilities, the new traits, the new actions I can take in and out of combat. The proficiency bonus, I feel, is a kind of welcome surprise whenever it hits. A full overall boost to the proficient abilities you have, making you 5% better. 10%, I suppose, for your expertises. And the health, that one really sneaks up on you, and quickly separates you from that low-level fragility to that higher echelon of humanity. So is there any different way to go about this? If it were me, I think I would prefer to add more of a steady gain to these abilities and traits you get, and maybe a slower, less dramatic gain in health? Now I know you wizards are screaming only getting a little bit per level, but it does add up to the point where you're probably not even worried about mundane weapons, and you are forced to have to deal with higher threat enemies. And if that's not really the game you're in, then you do quickly become the strongest things out there. Of course, that's completely game-specific, but this video is campaign-specific. In doing some research, I found out that Dungeon World, apparently you get experience for failing tasks. So obviously the better you are, the less chance you have to upgrade it. And I know in Call of Cthulhu, 7th edition at least, to upgrade something you have to at least use it and succeed. But I feel like these force more active use of skills to upgrade them, right? You're consciously using some of these just because you know you should, so there's more of a chance you level it up. And looking into some of the White Wolf games, I think they're some of the ones that just have you simply upgrading your skills and abilities. I feel like I like that more. You're not gaining an insane pool of health, you're just getting better at other things. And I'm pretty sure you can upgrade skills to raise your health, but it's not to that extent where you're like doubling your health on a level up. I like that much more slower progression. Like some sort of perk tree for abilities that you spend your experience to gain and kind of level up in. So you end up with more abilities compared to health, hopefully keeping us there in that early game, but also retaining that excitement for leveling up and gaining something. And to a greater extent, what if we wanted to take one character through many adventures? What if we had some sort of prestige system? I hate turning to such video gamey designs, but imagine going through each and every module with one character. After the first, surely you'd be vastly over-leveled, but with some kind of prestige ability you could go back to level 1, but maybe retain some things? Obviously you'd keep the items, I guess. No one likes starting a new game and losing all your gear. But then you're just leveling up the same character. Do we keep their abilities but lower their health? But then we can just cast Power Word Kill. What's the limit and where? These are all the questions I've been having lately. I know the easy option would just be to not, and make new characters. Everyone loves making new characters, and that offers new stories, but the desire will always be there to 100% all the modules with one adventure boy. I feel like there could be much more to leveling for these specific games I'd like to run. Thank you for sticking with me through this strange topic. Am I alone here? I feel like there's something here. Maybe you'll see me back with some sort of weird homebrew bootleg for this. See you guys later.